Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be continuing on from the previous one I made. You don't have to have watched it to understand, but it's good context. Last time we solved two equations simultaneously, and this time we're doing it with three. Crazy, right? We'll begin by making variables for all our values that we enter. We have 9 variables, but 12 including the result. All these variables store coefficients of a letter, except the 3 last ones, which are the results of the equation respectively. We want it so that it asks for input and displays the equation using the 3 unknowns represented by x, y, and z. We're gonna be doing the same thing as last time, but this time there's 2 more extra steps to add since we're solving 3 unknowns instead of just 2. We begin by defining a function to make it easier to display equations instead of just repeating the same thing over and over again. Now we only want to deal with 2 equations and with only 2 unknowns, so that means we'll have to cancel 2. We'll have to cancel a letter out, and we're cancelling all the x values. So we're gonna put equation 1 and 2 together and cancel x, and then put equation 1 and 3 together and cancel x again. So then we're left with 2 new equations, which now turns into what we did the last time, which is a simultaneous equation with just 2 unknowns. So after solving that, we get the answers for the 2 variables, so we get the answers for y and z, and then just simply sub it back into one of the original equations with 3 unknowns to find x. One thing to note before we start into the confusing bit is every time you multiply a number, the result also needs to be stored. We need to give it a value, so don't be confused if later on there's like 8 versions of a variable starting with a and it's like a1, a11, or a112. It's just leveling, kind of. One thing you need to make sure is that at any one given time, you never want to be dealing with more than one unknown. So this is done by cancelling out. We also want to define a function named sub and write out the format of the equation we'll need. So anytime we're going to sub into an equation, all we need to do is just call the function sub and just put in our values. We'll need 3 later on to account for the 3, 2, and 1 letter equations. After doing that, we have basically made a program to solve 2 unknown equations and 3 unknown equations. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until then, stay safe.